Again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
Any questions, children?
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the Druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Any questions, children? Any questions, children?
Can I name my sword?
Go right ahead.
That's my sword then! What do I do for some salt?
Children.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off.
Any questions, children?
Never again.
Like
Your blades
this?
up, children. Almost. Turn your wrist out a little. There.
You're right. I need to clear my head.
You have teeth and claws.
And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're
Should I
doing.
bite some?
Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good
Punch if you
use.
can, wrist if you can't.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The Druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Hold. And step, swing, parry, swing. One more time.
Water. My dagger.
Don't fight fair. Fight to live. Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them. Any questions, children?
Do we get to...
Swing and swivel and wait.
Wait.
Now lunge. We have nothing that would fit you. Excellent.
That's not bad.
Keep your blades up.
Can I have a smaller sword? This one's heavy.
I'll see if we can find
Where
you
are my
a
boots?
Keep your feet planted. What's inside?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
I'm gonna buy the ends off your kids. And your boots. And your dogs. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Put it down! She can't fight back!
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this!
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Gods, you're exhausting. Fine, then.
It's all right, Arka. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
Shoes. Well, where are my boots?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, drink to that.
Oh, you tips are all boring. Even your cages are boring. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Well, hurry up. I got all the time in the world. You don't. Let me out, you bunch of softies! I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birds, and your dogs! Yuck.
Parry, swing, lunge.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
I'll take that. I want to have a word.
God, it's boring in here.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins.
What do you do for work?
If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my cooking in Elturel.
Teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
You should be back at the gate by now.
What to bring?
Damn them. Damn everything.
One more time.
Do for some salt.
We should have left by now.
Painful enough.
Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Lae'zel begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Lae'zel. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lae'zel for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Rolan and Lae'zel will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Don't have it. How stupid are you?
Doesn't taste half bad.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Food. You want it or not?
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Oh, what I'd do for some salt.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
What'd I do for some salt?
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Take care now, sweetie.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Where did I put that old bucket?
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days. And you quit in the middle of your shift.
I will!
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody Druid.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
What will we do for
Job's
work
all
when we
yours,
get to the city?
if you got a death wish.
Whatever.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a
I think
relic
I'd make a fine
supposedly
teacher.
buried round these parts.
Baker.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Sure, blood excites me.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Damn goblins.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Well, finally, someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Wound looks clean. Small mercies.
I already told you I
I
don't
think I'd make
have
it
it!
fine.
Wound looks
How
clean.
stupid are you?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me? You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
A butcher? Really? Wait.
Sure, blood exciting.
One more time.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Oh, what'd I do for some salt?
What's hiding here?
Thanks to you, that kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
No helping it. We're exposed now.